What is going on, everybody? No, don't change the channel. Hold on. I know this is not who you were expecting. It's your man Eric Wilson from the Sports Arena. I'm filling in for Ty Ray because he's still licking his wounds from Sunday. He got a lot of explaining to do. I know everybody say career over, but I'm not gonna take that from my brother. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Say What? Say it again on a Tuesday night, 8:30, right here on all the platforms as you see going across the top. Man, great show tonight. Can I get another winner in the building with me this evening? Can we get career overs on Mr. Avery Graves in the building? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, sir. Yes. Yes. Welcome. 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 That's right. That's right. How are you? I can't hear you because you muted. It's okay.
He knew to stay off the show, man. He knew what it was. Like I was killing him Sunday. Like he knew what it was. I don't even know why the next dude's even on the show.
What? Oh. See, look. I don't know why either, but no, you know why he on here, Avery?
Yeah.
Because he like to run his lips all the time. He like to be the one to be like, oh, we going to it this year. Watch what we do in the division. We finna beat y'all. No. We need James Eagle Harris. Come on, James. Come on the show, brother. Come on, get this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. I see you with your baby, man. I ain't gonna be too mean to you tonight.
Man. He know what it is tonight. He knew when he ran his lips Sunday. This is not what he's expecting.
James, how are you the only man that didn't score a touchdown this weekend, man? Come on, man. 3 points? 3 points?
Get to the subject, man. What are you talking about?
All right, hold on. Before we get to you, let's get at what I call him, one of the most level-headed men in here from Say What. Our man Chuck is in the building. Let's get Chuck. I think Chuck's level-headed. I always say that about him. Look at
What's
it.
going
What's
on,
up, Chuck?
man? Chilling, man. How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm thankful to be back and say it again. Look, James done turned his camera off. He mad already. So listen, man, let's get to this first topic. James, we need you because we got the question to ask you. Is your season over, bruh? James, is your season over?
I'll get back to y'all.
Wow.
I mean, listen, Jerry already saying Dak's gonna come back possibly at the 4 games, and I'm like, yo, don't rush that thumb injury, man, because it could be worse. It could be worse. So, Avery, let me ask you: is the season over for the Cowboys? Is it between me and you right now, the Eagles and the Giants, to win the division?
Let me jump in here, man.
Oh Lord.
Dak is only out for 4 weeks, so our schedule really ain't that hard. So I think we can pull out the division. Real talk. Rush, you know the offense. Our receivers, they shaky right now, but next game we may lose, but we definitely gonna beat the Giants in week 3.
No, you're not.
Stop it, man. So
no, you're not.
I really think we got an opportunity to fight for the division. As long as Dak get back and our hand isn't too bad, we got a chance to fight for the division. So
why are you rushing him back, James? Why are you rushing him back?
We don't have a plan B. So we're going.
I mean, man, listen.
It's just that simple, Jay. Jason said we don't have a plan B.
We have a plan.
Wow.
We have no choice but to rush back.
Oh man,
James, listen.
But CD Lamb got to become a number 1 receiver. He can't keep dropping the ball. 2 catches. That's not gonna happen. Our defense played pretty good. We gave up a lot of rush yards, but Michael Parsons, he came through with it. But that wasn't playing too good from the beginning. But we'll be all right. That's just week 1. Everybody had, man, look at Aaron Rodgers, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's week 1.
Okay, James, I know you ain't comparing Aaron Rodgers to Dak Prescott because Aaron Rodgers can lose week 1 and then go 13-3. Dak Prescott lose week 1 and the Dallas Cowboys go 7-10. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna compare them because they do the same thing. They win 13-3 or 4 and 12-5 and lose in the first round. Aaron Rodgers is the same as Dak Prescott. What's the daggone difference?
They're over 500 though for like 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You back at that again. That's all you got, huh? You got nothing else tonight, huh?
Hey, Chuck, man, talk to me about this, brother.
Win the game.
Man, I think it's over for him, man. They're projecting maybe week 6 through 8 is when he's gonna return. I believe they're gonna be below 500 when he returns. And like you said with CD Lamb, and if there's no CD Lamb, your receiving core is just a wrap. So I don't think you really have a number 2 in my opinion, that can play well when he doesn't play well. I think Zeke didn't play bad, in my opinion. On the opportunities he got, I think Zeke played okay.
10 rushes, yards, yes.
Yeah, when they gave him the ball, he had positive runs. He did pretty good. Pollard was a no-show. He didn't do anything. So, James, my boy, but I know I give Dallas a hard time, but try again next year, brother. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna steadily give him a hard time. I don't care what their record is. I'm gonna steadily give him a hard time. Listen to me. James Washington eventually will come back. Okay, we know that's gonna happen. So there will be at some point this season, barring that CeeDee Lamb stays healthy, there will be 2 wide receivers. Okay, the rest of them, I just don't get it.
Did he just say James?
I did.
Washington.
I did. Avery, I had to give him some help. I had to give him something.
I already said Dalton Schultz than James Washington. Like, for real. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
go ahead, finish.
He on the roster. He on the depth chart.
But
I'm just saying,
that's pathetic.
Don't rush. Okay, you right. My bad. You right.
That's when you know it's bad.
James, I need you to call Dak Prescott and tell him, do not come back early. Because if that thumb is not at the very least 80%, 90%, you rushing him back too early to try and be a part of a season that you just don't have everything you need to be successful.
We're gonna get Antonio Brown watch.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? That's it. You done. I can't talk to him when he gonna be crazy now. Next thing he gonna come out of his mouth, but we gonna get wrong.
All I want to say is this: I told James last year. I told him this year. I mean, I've been saying this for years. Dallas finds a way to mess everything up. They'll have the number 1 offense. They got the number 1 defense. It's the same Dallas Cowboys. I mean, why do we continue to talk about a mediocre franchise? Like, they don't do anything. What do they win? Divisional championships? They have not been to the NFC Championship since '96. You can talk about my record all you want to, but we've been to 4 Super Bowls. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, he runs his lips, but this happens every year. Listen, here's my issue with him. Here's my issue. Here's my issue with you, man. Okay. You always, beginning of your Chuck knows this. Super Bowl, Dak's the best, Ezekiel's gonna run the football and all that. I really don't have any comment because I told you, but I got something later on the show for you. And you already know. So it's inevitable. You know, you ran your lips at walk-ons, and it was extra too. You very disrespectful, and now you're just hiding. Now you're in a restaurant. You didn't want to get on the show. You found a way to get out of the show, so I had to be in the restaurant. Because normally you at the house, you could have got something to eat early before the show. You didn't have to do it at this time.
I had to take kids to soccer practice.
Oh, okay. You take your kids to soccer practice all the time. See, you good tonight. And it's ironic that you also you're at the restaurant. Oh, I can't be on too long. It's foggy to me. But I love you. No. It's cool. We're good. I expect more out of you, Jim.
Bro, stop it, bro. You got because Tennessee Titans, whatever, my fault, missed a field goal that they should have got. You wouldn't be.
And this is what you do every year. You deflect every year. Like, this is what you do. I'm used to this, man. When you lost in the playoffs, you deflected. You're deflecting now.
You talk a lot of noise for not to be in the playoffs ever. You do the most talking for your team not to be.
And you talk the most and not even get to the NFC Championship game ever. Like, you don't even get there. You don't even get there. What opportunity? You play one opportunity.
Playoffs, bro. Your team is.
You play one extra week than me. That's all you do. One extra week.
So
that's it.
Oh, what? Better than
you. No. You just waste the time. Hey, won't you do this? Won't you tell Jerry Jones this? Every time I make the playoffs, just substitute a team in. That's all you need to do.
Hey, sub y'all in because y'all never get an opportunity to.
Well, when we were in the playoffs, we make noise. When we in the playoffs, we make noise. Hey.
Oh, whatever, bro. Get to the playoffs.
I'm just saying. We make
get
noise. Hey.
Like a century ago, like, well, get to the playoffs again, bro.
Century is it 2 centuries for you?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. It's 2 centuries. Were you about? How old were you the last time you see your dude holding the LeBron trophy? What you about? What 7?
Give me something with
it. 7?
The last 5 years, you ain't did nothing, bro.
I mean,
terrible, and they gonna be terrible this year. Yes.
Hey, that's good, man. Hey, I knew you were gonna pull something off. We had a great conversation on that, but I didn't think you
always go back to the great.
I didn't think you were gonna be like this. I didn't think you'd be like all of a sudden you in a restaurant and the baby. Oh, I got to go and the soccer practice. This is why. This is
what
I've never heard this. I've never seen this from you, James. I just wow. Dallas, typical Dallas Cowboy fans.
Yes, and I will say this as I've always said, James, your team is the walking piece of mediocrity that you have always been for the last 26, 27 years.
Come up disrespecting me on our show, man.
Okay. All right. So I'm just letting you know that is exactly what you have been with your team.
Mediocrity.
You can go 6-0 in the division. It don't matter. You still, James, you got about 13 seconds left, and then we moving on to the next topic. Just like you couldn't get the ball to the refs in the playoffs last year with 13 seconds left, man. Okay?
Oh, man.
Win our division.
You ain't winning the division this year.
But hold on. I'll end this. This is all he says. We win our division this year. That's my Super Bowl. That's it. We win our division. Are you expecting just to win your division? Then that's it. Then you'll be 26 years, 27 years, win the division. Let somebody else win.
Exactly. It's about time for a change. We need that. They ain't gonna go back to back, man. Let's move on to the next topic. Hey, Chuck, man. Talk to me about Tua, man. Were you impressed with Tua and Tyreek Hill and what you saw with Miami Dolphins? I mean, listen, Tua is able, for whatever reason, the Miami Dolphins can beat New England when New England comes to Miami. And that was very transparent again, even though there was time with the clock for the whole third quarter was 0-0-0. We didn't know if the game had started, if the quarter had started, if the quarter had ended. But Miami got it done. Tua, Tyreek, man. What's up with them?
I like the start. I was impressed because I feel like I like the way he spread the ball around. Of course, we know Tyreek Hill, he is what he is, but getting Waddle involved, I think when they start getting Gesicki involved, then we can really be explosive once we start getting him going. We have to get Chase Edmonds' running game going. So I like the start. New England's been beating up on us, for a little while now, but I can't say I was impressed with him because he did what he needed to do. As far as you have a team now where the game should be easy. So don't do nothing extra, don't do nothing out of character. Just take what the team give you and keep it moving. And I think he did that very well. He ain't forced anything. He just utilized the weapons that he has. So first game, I'm impressed. He does have to get better. The team does have to get better because it's about to get much harder. We got, once we start seeing Buffalo and all the rest of these teams, we're gonna really have to play that much better. So, but it's a great start. I'm impressed. I'm impressed for the first game.
I mean, listen, 23 for 33, 270, a touchdown. I look at this and I'm like, it's the beginning.
Yeah.
But I still, like you, Chuck, I need to see more. But, I mean, Chase Edmonds, 12 for 25. Mostert was 5 for 16. It's so hard for me to get behind Miami, and I want to like them. But, I got a guy on my show who is way worse than you when it comes to the Dolphins. I ain't even going to talk about him. But I'm excited to see where this goes. Avery, what do you think about him, man?
Well, I disagree with Chuck on one point. They've been beating up on New England. You said they have, and they've been beating them. They don't beat them full straight. And they usually get one of them every year. So you really, New England, every time they go to Miami, they always have problems. That year when they had that the pitch back with no time left, they scored. Miami beat them. So I mean, they've had their number. Now winning the division a little different.
Oh, I thought we split with them last year.
No, y'all won 4 straight against them. Tua's won 4 straight against them. Yeah. So that's why I said when you said that stay, I was like, no. But Moisture got to be involved. Edmonds, that you're running back. I do agree with Gesicki with the tight end. I love the Waddle Hill connection. That was beautiful. I don't really take much on that game because it's New England. He beats them in New England all the time. It's sad to say, but that's what he does. So we got to see. I agree with both of y'all. We got to see more in the season what he does. But the first showing was a good showing. He was getting the ball out. He had a lot of zip on it. He was trying to throw downfield. He had a couple of short passes. Underneath passes where Tyree hit that one. He had to grab over the receiver to go back and get it. So his deep ball accuracy has to get a lot better. And I'm surprised. Is it the football a little bigger? Because Alabama was throwing that thing deep. It didn't matter. He go 9, bro. So like, is that football bigger in the NFL? Because his deep ball is not really that good. I mean, he throws it, it's accurate, but he don't really throw it that much. So they got to unleash him, just really see what he's gonna give you. So, but I like the first showing in Miami. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm looking at their schedule right now, looking to see, who y'all got coming up. And like you said, I mean, you got the Ravens coming up next week, but you in Baltimore. But again,
tough one. That's gonna be a tough one.
It's gonna be a tough one. Okay, but then you got the Bills back down in Miami, and I think that's gonna be the matchup.
Yeah.
That Sunday game is really gonna be very truth-telling for the Dolphins, because I still say the Buffalo Bills are the team that is going to. They're not only winning the AFC East, they are my pick to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl in Arizona. That is my pick. I'm picking Buffalo this year.
Yes, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I like Josh Allen. This is his fifth year?
Something like that.
We thought he was a bust his first 2 years. He had one explosive year, then fifth year. Then when they got to the playoffs, they beat the Ravens or the Titans, whatever, and then they came back last year. Well, Patrick Mahomes is beating them every time. So I just don't understand where this bill, until somebody figures this Mahomes stuff. I'm just saying I don't understand this bill Super Bowl.
So where I'm coming from, Avery, is this. Every year we look at how a player either progresses or regresses. And I feel like Josh Allen is taking that next step. We said the same thing about Lamar Jackson. Lamar couldn't be a running quarterback. Well, he proved us wrong. Then Lamar couldn't win a playoff game. Well, he proved us wrong. Well, Lamar couldn't beat Patrick Mahomes. He proved us wrong. I can say the same thing about Josh Allen. Like you said, his first 2 years, he wasn't, people were calling him a bust, a la Jalen Ramsey, who I'm not even talking about right now because he put Jalen Ramsey to shame on Thursday night. Okay. Josh Allen, the mistake he made in last year's AFC divisional round was calling heads instead of tails. Because I think
the way it was going, I agree with that. I do.
So that's why I say to you, you're playing right now like if this is all in for them. If you go pull Von Miller, the guy who just won a Super Bowl with the Rams, and say, no, bro, we want you with us, and then you show up on Thursday night against your former team and do what you did, come on, man. Josh Allen he's like, okay, I'm going to take your best punch this first half, and then I'm going to tell you who we are this year. That's where my feeling of them this year representing the AFC. Does he have to be Patrick Mahomes? Yes, he does. Is that a hard task? Yes, it is. But I think if there's one man who can do it, I think it's him. Chuck, I'm going to give you the final word, and then we're going to take a break real quick.
I agree with both of y'all, but I'm leaning more towards Avery, what Avery is saying, because I feel like this. If you play as great as you played last year, and all it takes is a coin flip to beat somebody, that means you have to get lucky, which means every time you play Patrick Mahomes, somehow, some way, you have to have the ball or you won't beat him.
That's like the Tom Brady effect.
So right. So to me, I get it. Like the last 3 years, I think 3 years ago, people was picking Buffalo. Last year, everybody was on Buffalo. I agree. Because like I said, to me, if they don't win this year, I don't think it's going to happen. It has to happen this year, in my opinion. It has to happen. Because, of course, Mahomes, with the team he has now, they're going to get better probably next year or whatever. They're going to get better than what they are. So I agree with it. I honestly think he's going to be the MVP this year. I do. I think Josh Allen's going to be the MVP.
Well, the way Mahomes played, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be close, but I think Josh Allen's going to get it. He just has so much at his disposal, and if he continues to play lights out like he's playing and make the right plays, rushing and throwing the ball, I feel like it's his to lose. But I agree. But like we all, I think we all agreeing, until he beats Mahomes, It has to happen. It just simply has to happen.
All right, we're gonna take a break. Stay tuned. Say it again. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, it's weird. I know.
He just as bad as your team. What's the difference?
It must have been the Dan Marino days.
Facts.
Oh.
It must have been the Troy Aikman days for you.
It was the Roger Staubach days. For me.
Hold on. Don't start this Roger Staubach stuff. Don't do it, because I get James.
What you got, James?
Who they starting quarterback? They ain't even announced that yet.
I think it's Jalen Hurts.
I think Jalen Hurts.
Them bones ain't even announced it. You got to work for his position, so they got to get rid of everybody else. Get rid of a starting quarterback, then get rid of a coach, and say, "Oh, this guy, he got to work for his position." Man, they trashed you. I got them at 5-12, man.
Sheesh, 5-12. My boy Eric gonna be hot when he hear that, man. The man said 11-6.
There is one particular Cowboy fan that I have to address because, see, he liked to duck and hide every once in a while. And then he want to throw little things out here and there, hoping that I ain't going to pick up on it. Now, see, I said this once and I'm going to say it again. The E in James E. Harris stands for Eagle. He a closet Eagle fan. Here's what you're forgetting. Y'all are only relevant because of Jerry Jones. That's the only reason that the Dallas Cowboys stay relevant year in and year out. If Jerry didn't have that beautiful playpen called Jerry World and that $1 billion, guess what? The Dallas Cowboys would be just as irrelevant as Alex Fleming thinks the Cleveland Browns are. But James, 5-12, that's what you're going to give us? Okay, that's fine. You give us 5-12. But make no mistake about it, my brother. September 27th is the first time we see your ass. And guess what? We coming to Jerry World. Now, whether we win our first 2 games or we don't, we got Atlanta, we got San Francisco. I'll go out and say 1-1 because we're going to whoop up on Atlanta. We got some payback for them. San Francisco, y'all's defense might not be able to handle Jalen Hurts. I don't know this, but it's our home opener. So I got to think that we might actually pull out that W. But James, let me be very clear, my brother. If we are 0-2 coming to Dallas on Monday night, read my lips and look into my eyes when I tell you this. You are getting an ass whooping from start to finish. You remember 4th and 26? You remember 44-6? Hey, James, get ready. Because the 215 is coming to Jerry World. And I guarantee we will not lose Monday Night Football.
Sheesh.
Welcome back to Say it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your man, Eric Wilson, filling in for Tyree. He loves to bring that up too.
Hey, that is listen. Them two jokers on that show, man.
I'm trying to tell you,
that didn't sit well. I ain't seen Miss Baker in a minute, man. She been hiding, man.
She ain't been back since.
She ain't been back since.
Actually, have been back since?
She knew not to come back. She already knew.
Oh Lord,
we can't find
this fool want? What does he want?
He better get that Metro PCS cell phone service fixed. I tell you that.
You better get some T-Mobile. They got free Tuesdays. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh
man?
My goodness, boy.
Look, baby, and that is sit too well, huh? Yeah. All that stuff we talking last year. Ooh, we ran through that division.
So are we back at this division stuff again?
I was trying to move on here on Say What Say It Again.
We're good, man. Like you can have the watch this, Eric. Have the division. You can be the division champ.
Well, we know you ain't getting in the playoffs.
No, it's cool. You got it. You have it. We're not gonna argue about the division more. You're the division champ.
All right, man. Let's move on, man. Let me ask y'all a question here. Which quarterback impressed you guys the most this weekend? And then on the flip side, talk to me. Well, let's start there. Which quarterback impressed you guys the most? And James, since you have graced us with your presence yet again, which quarterback impressed you the most this weekend?
Last night, Geno Smith. He impressed me a lot. I didn't think he was gonna come out and be productive like he was. Like the first half, what he was like 17 for 18. So it was incredible how he came out in the first half. He did his thing, had the Seattle up, and he impressed me a lot. So I wasn't expecting that from Seattle and Geno Smith, how he came out. He didn't finish too strong, but he came out and he was doing his thing. So Geno Smith for me.
All right, Chuck, who you got, man?
I mean, I'm picking him by default because I know we all say he probably one of the best right now. But the way Josh Allen played, man, I just can't. I mean, it is what it is. Like it's like he wasn't doing nothing wrong, like nothing. So I was impressed by him, and I'm just gonna piggyback on James. Geno played great. So if I had to pick two quarterbacks, it was definitely those two quarterbacks. Josh Allen was just amazing. Like it was just, even though we know how good he is, it was just amazing to watch for me.
Avery, who you got, man?
We have to go quarterbacks.
Yes, sir. Which quarterback impressed you?
That's the question, dude. God.
Yes, sir.
I don't care about the quarterback. I care about Saquon Barkley. That's who I care about. 198 for scrimmage. Let's freaking go. I don't care about the quarterbacks. Let's go. Y'all want to go on quarterbacks. I get the court is a quarterback driven league. Let's go, Saquon.
So I guess he like Daniel Jones.
For me, I gotta show love.
Man,
I gotta show love to that brother out there in Chicago, because through everything, he found a way to win. Through the hurricane, the tornado, the monsoon, the guy losing his popcorn in the stands, Justin Fields played the game, and it looked like he was actually having fun in a system that is not designed, in my opinion, to benefit that young man. He overcame all the odds. So my vote is Justin Fields. Let's flip it around now. Which quarterback disappointed you the most this weekend? Chuck?
Bruh, Derek Carr got to go, bro.
How he got to go?
Hey, listen,
I don't
man.
get this.
Hey,
it's one game.
I don't care, Avery.
Stop it.
I don't care. It was one game, and it was worse than the last 3 years being, and you got Devontae Adams and you got Waller. Bruh, that was horrible. That was horrible. You get Devontae Adams, he almost give you what? Might as well say 200 yards receiving. You still throw 4 picks. Man, come on, man.
It happened.
It's terrible.
So you're going to give up on Joe Burrow?
It was terrible.
He threw 4 picks.
It was terrible. Joe Burrow, at least he accomplished something last year. I'll take it.
Right,
Derek Carr is not doing anything.
Okay. James?
He keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
How's it getting worse? This is crazy. Go ahead.
You crazy.
Matt Stafford.
You crazy for saying he's getting worse.
He don't trust anybody but Cooper Kupp.
Anybody.
He don't trust anybody. He ain't even, man, what Allen Robinson came over there, he got 2, he threw the ball 2 times to Allen Robinson the whole game, man. He wasn't looking good at all out there. I know he had surgery or whatever, but Matt Stafford, man, Cooper Kupp, I don't know why people just don't double team him, but Matt Stafford for me, man, he ain't look good at all. And he throwing his interceptions like last year, so Matt Stafford.
What you got, Avery?
I mean, I'm a fan of him, but he got the Trevor Lawrence. Like I'm expecting him to lift up Jacksonville, and it's just you're playing Carson Wentz, and they had the. I'm not saying a bust. I'm just saying
they had it.
They had it. Like we're looking at the game, like literally looking at the game, like we're watching the game. Like I don't know what Jacksonville has to do. I know you spend the money on was it Christian Kirk? Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. You got Etienne, you got Robinson. They both play well. I ain't saying he played bad. I'm not saying he ain't played bad. I'm just
time out.
Maybe it's the Jacksonville.
Are you really sitting here? And I get it because I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
What's up?
Are you really sitting here giving Trevor Lawrence the business, talking about I don't know what Jacksonville has to do, but you just defended Derek Carr when they've done everything they needed to do, and he still threw 4 picks.
This is my issue. I think potentially it ain't gonna come on. I think potentially not Derek Carr. I think
Trevor Lawrence.
Sunshine. Yeah, thank you, Trevor Lawrence. This guy was supposed to be better. I don't know, and I'm not saying like it's a 1 game preview. I get it. Trust me, I understand it. But it's like, is it Jacksonville to make you look this bad? Like, and it wasn't bad. Like, is it Jacksonville? Like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jared Goff looks terrible. Is it Detroit? Like, he looks terrible. Oh, but and which one called Kyler Murray? I don't know where he was at.
He should have been home studying. I thought.
Right,
didn't he have it in his contract about studying for 4 hours?
They took it out. They took it out. But I'm saying,
that's
like,
the problem.
These organizations that are mediocre, even though they were 8-0, they fell out. Like, these are normal bad organizations. Like, it has to be the organization. It can't be always the player. Like, I don't know.
Definitely,
Jared Goff wasn't
definitely in Detroit's situation, because if you look at it, Stafford was there balling, they couldn't win. He leaves, get a Super Bowl. Jared Goff actually played well before he got. I mean, well,
he ain't nowhere to be
found.
I thought he played decent. He played what he supposed to do.
He gets there, and now
he can't play. He's not a good court. Like,
it got to be. I mean, what else is it?
At some point, yeah, I think you're right, Avery. I think at some point we got to ask the question: is it the organization or is it the actual player? Listen, for me, it's one man, Matt Ryan. You start on a team in Indianapolis going up against, in my opinion, one of the worst teams in the entire NFL, in the Houston Texans. And granted, it's a divisional opponent, but you got Jonathan Taylor. You got Michael Pittman Jr. You got Naheem Hines. You have weapons. And you tie. Matt Ryan, 28-3 ruins you. You ain't been the same since. And I thought you leaving Atlanta might be a good thing. But you have clearly shown me, like we were just talking about, it ain't Atlanta. It's you. Okay? Matt Ryan, you got to go. I'm done. Give the ball to Jonathan Taylor and let him bring you to victory, because you can't be the guy to get it done.
Maybe because he's wearing number 2 in Indy. You see how bad that was last year. So maybe it still has the voodoo on it.
Get a New Jersey number. I don't care what you do.
I don't think it was that bad. It's all the first game. That's why I'm not really being when we get to game 5, game 6, I want this question asked. Then we have a better, clear view of it. I just don't think this question is fair, because we can say Aaron Rodgers.
It is fair.
Aaron Rodgers didn't look well. Yes, he had drop ball, but he didn't look particularly well. Even last year.
You know what the difference is? He does this every week 1.
Man,
every week 1, Aaron Rodgers does the same thing.
You are Aaron Rodgers homer.
Am I lying? Avery, am I lying?
It's crazy with you.
Am I lying? They came out and got blasted.
You never give no negativity with this dude. Like you never on the bad side. Aaron Rodgers.
Am I lying though?
Aaron Rodgers throw the whole team on the bus. Aaron Rodgers is great.
Avery, am I lying? Week 1 every year they get beat to death every
year they win 30.
It's not even surprising no more.
And that's cool. And every year they win 30 games, get smacked the first round. Whatever.
Yeah, this is true.
But it's no
Chris. There's never up in the NFC Championship game.
When was in the championship? The last 2 years they've been smacked up.
The first round they played. NFC Championship game last year, weren't they?
No.
Oh no, it was they were in the second round. The year before that.
They were in the second.
No, NFC Championship game.
They went to the NFC Championship game.
It was Tampa. Yes, it was. Avery, it was
Tampa.
I said that's fine. I don't care.
Right.
Like I don't really care. It's just this guy I've never seen a guy. He can do no wrong.
That's a lie. I won't complain to y'all. I won't complain to y'all the weekend. James, I won't fussing over the weekend. James,
you're just as bad as James with this dude, bro.
James, I won't fussing over the weekend. Like, come on, bro. Okay. All right.
Well, I didn't see it.
You did.
No, I did. No, I didn't. No.
You're in the same chat everybody else is.
I'm the only realistic person when it comes to the observation.
No.
Yes. Y'all, you love Aaron Rodgers. You know he's Dallas Cowboys forever.
Bro, you win one game. Now you finally put your jersey. You put your t-shirt back on. You win one game. Now all of a sudden you got a t-shirt.
Yeah, you were, Avery. Tell the truth now. You were the same guy who came on the sports arena and you said, we taking over the league. That's what you said. I got receipts, Avery.
What, this year?
You said the New York Giants are taking over the league.
This year, right? This year?
No, not this year.
When?
You said in a couple of years, we taking over the league. You said we going to win the division first, then we taking over the league.
Is this a couple of years? All right, then. So your question, No,
Yeah,
I don't know
for one
why
game.
you even
Come on,
comparing
man.
you. I don't know why you even run your
Relax.
lips. I don't see no Dolphin stuff on you where you run your
Relax.
lips. None. So don't talk
Hey,
about my paraphernalia.
I don't have to wear it for people to
I
know.
don't have to wear
I don't
it.
have to wear it for people to know.
Man, I know. Stay hidden, bro. Don't run your
Yeah.
lips. Stay hidden, man. I don't know why you may need to talk to Dallas, bro. Don't come to me.
It's all right. It's all right. Barkley about to get hurt next week. Yeah. Daddy Dow's gonna start fumbling the ball.
Don't do that, Chuck.
Hey,
all right.
This is bad.
Chuck, don't do that, man.
That's bad.
Don't do that. Come on now.
Come on,
man. Hey, I need the brother to stay healthy.
Come
don't
on,
do
man.
that. Don't do that.
Come on,
my bad. I apologize.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Wow. We're going to move to the Thursday night matchup. This coming up Thursday, man. We still got Chuck's choices. And, of course, we got the best segment in all of podcasting. And that, in fact, is Career Over. But let's talk about this Thursday night preview. So it is an AFC West divisional matchup. It is the Los Angeles Chargers in Arrowhead facing the Kansas City Chiefs. James, man, what you looking for in this game and who you got winning?
Well, for me, I'm looking for Justin Herbert to go off because I got him for fantasy.
That makes sense. I think I play you this week too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Well, but reality is, I think Kansas City, the way Mahomes played last game, I think he's in rhythm with his team, and like you said, he's gonna be spreading it out throughout the year. I think they just got a better team. Well, not a better team, but I just think Mahomes gonna prepare them over the Chargers. I do. But I ain't gonna say better team because Chargers stacked. It just Justin Herbert got to get him going. Is Keenan Allen? Is he hurt?
He's not playing. He's not playing this week.
So that's
yeah,
a big.
He hurt, but yeah, he's not playing.
Big also, definitely Kansas City then.
All right, but look, man, Avery, the Chargers have won the last 2 out of 3 against the Chiefs. So I mean, listen, the last time these two teams played each other, they had to go to overtime. We've seen that when Justin Herbert plays against the Kansas City Chiefs, he kind of elevates himself to that next level. I mean, the brother last week against Vegas, 26 for 34, 279, 3 touchdowns, no picks, had a rating of 129.4. Man, talk to me about this Chargers-Kansas City Chiefs matchup.
I like Justin Herbert's talent. He's done nothing. Nothing. What has he done? He lost to the Raiders in overtime. He's done absolutely nothing. You can't. I don't understand this hype stuff. Like y'all hype him off of potential. I get it. I understand it. But then you come with the best 2 out of 3. So is the Kansas City Chiefs the Super Bowl? That's the Super Bowl. So you get a ring by beating the Kansas City Chiefs? Because every time I see Justin Herbert, they struggling. Now, I'm sorry. So it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth.
That's not the question. We don't care.
I don't care what. Okay, I heard you. He hit me in the question, so I answered some of his statement. Shut up.
Jesus.
So now
we're talking about Thursday.
Just shut up.
Thursday night, bro. Good.
No. At the end of the day, I don't care about him beating Patrick Mahomes. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm just tired of the hype. When he get the full season, get the playoffs, we can discuss this next year. So we'll see. But Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, we got 2 for the Chiefs. Chuck, what you think, man?
He the worst, bro. But anyway,
nobody want to hear you blabber. Man, go ahead. Let's tell you something.
The question. I think the Chiefs will win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers beat them because the Chargers seem to have their number when they
stay on the fence.
For the most part, they have their number. I'm very impressed how they play the Chiefs when they do play them. I think they play them the toughest out of everybody else, dude. So I think they match up well. To me, they're similar. The Chargers defense has gotten better. So we'll see. I'm picking the Chiefs, but I won't be surprised either way. But I'm rocking with the Chiefs.
I'm gonna start calling you Chuck on the fence, McCray, man. Move on, man.
How you on the fence, man?
Somebody? Yeah. Oh, the Chiefs gonna win, but I won't be surprised. Man, done, man. Go ahead.
I won't be surprised. So next time, I can't wait. I can't wait to record him next time. As much as he said, don't worry about it.
It's their home opener, with Kansas City, and it's very hard for me to go against Travis Kelce, Mahomes, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, and now all the other additions that they have. But to Chuck's point, and he is right, and I said this, there's something about this matchup. Listen, we've on the sports arena, shameless plug, we've called the AFC West the best division in all of football. Mm-hmm. And we're going to see that again this Thursday. Okay, the Raiders didn't put up a great performance, but now you got the Chiefs. And so for me, I'm looking at this, and I'm just being very honest with y'all. I want to go with the Chargers. I'm not going to. It's going to be a unanimous decision. I am going with the Chiefs. But there is just something about this matchup on a short week. We are going to see something special Thursday night. So, as T.O. says, and as I love to say, get your popcorn ready.
You forgetting Mahomes is injured. He got that thumb wrist problem. So we'll see on the short week. So,
and then for whatever reason, they always have an issue containing Eckler. He goes crazy against them every time. Like, he goes crazy.
Are you doing this? Are you doing this plug because you have him in your fantasy? That's why you did it.
Oh, that's why I do it on. I really did, but
is that why you do it?
Hey, I'm glad you remember that. Yeah, oh yeah, I throw that in there too.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to Chuck's choices. So, Chuck, you went 3-1 last week.
What?
Doggone, what's the name, bro? God almighty, man. Yo boys, y'all trash, man. I know I shouldn't have picked them.
I don't know why you
y'all was my loss. Dallas. I picked y'all to win.
That was a mistake on your part.
Yeah, that's your fault.
So you already gave us the first matchup. You said you taking the Chiefs over the Chargers.
Yes, sir.
So Dolphins versus the Ravens, excuse me. Who you taking on this matchup?
Dolphins.
Don't be a homer now. Come on now. Don't.
No, I just think Lamar has to do a lot to beat us, in my opinion. Like a whole lot. That's just my opinion. I feel like he has to play a lot. So
we talked about these two teams earlier. Kyler Murray versus Derek Carr. Cardinals Raiders. Who you like?
Both of them scare me. Good, great.
I'm a defend Derek Carr, but I'm a defender, but I understand it.
I think without D-Hop, I just think they. So I'm gonna go Vegas.
Where are they at?
They're in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vegas.
All right, let's move on to the college. Miami versus Texas A&M.
Yeah, they just got smacked up by Appalachian.
They went from 8 to 24 in the rankings.
Fast. Man, that's a good one. Tyrus did that, didn't he? Shoot. I'm gonna go with Miami.
Is it in Miami or
College Station?
It should be in Miami, ain't it?
I believe I have to look that up.
Okay.
I am not exactly sure.
That's right. Okay.
And then we got game 2 tonight of the WNBA Finals between the Connecticut Sun and the Las Vegas Aces.
Oh, I'm rocking with the Aces. I picked the Aces to win. I've been telling Avery they're too many weapons. They just got too much. I'm rocking with the Aces.
So you got the Chiefs over the Chargers, the Dolphins over the Ravens, the Raiders over the Cardinals. You taking Miami over Texas A&M, and you got the Aces to go up 2-0 over the Connecticut Sun. Those are Chuck's choices for this week. Say it again. Well, y'all already know what time it is.
Oh, Lord.
It is the best segment in all of podcasting, in all of shows. I'm telling you right now. We use it on every show. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this, man. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this. Avery, it's career over, baby. Do your thing.
We were at a table, man. I'm going to tell you a story, man. We were sitting at a table. There's a certain gentleman on this show right now. I ain't going to say his name, but it's a certain gentleman. His words were this. He said, the Eagles-Detroit game, it's not over. Okay. Then he said the Washington-Jacksonville game, I think it's over. So he said, y'all going to lose. So he said, everybody going to be 0-3 in the division, and we're going to win tonight, be 1-0 and lead the division. Washington won, Philly won, and my New York Football Giants won. We get to Sunday night, and this team all of a sudden only scores 3 points and loses the quarterback. Now, isn't it ironic? You run your list, and we're about 2:30 in the afternoon chill, and then he wears a disgusting gear beside me. Who's last in the division? James Eagle Harris. Who's last in the division? Them career over Dallas Cowboys. I'll answer the daggone question for you. Okay? Don't run your lips early. Now you at the restaurant on Tuesday and can't stay on the show. You've never done this.
Oh,
you
man.
found a way to get home. But all of a sudden, you at a restaurant. Bad connection. I'm on the phone. Baby girl in your hand. This is ridiculous. I know at the time she was rocking, you know what I mean? Now she running. You can put it off somewhere, but now you got the restaurant. You got this excuse now. Career over James at the restaurant, career over them Dallas Cowboys. I told y'all we're going to lose. Sorry. And I told you we're going to win the division. I told you. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. Let's go. Saquon, let's go. It made me so happy. It made me so happy. When this dude made this statement, I don't think you understand. He's looking dead in my face. Yeah, everybody's going 0-3. We're going to win tonight. We want to know. It's ironic. Everybody's 1-0, and you're 0-1. You're last in the division. Career over the Dallas Cowboys. And Cooper Rush. Talking about they're going to be all right. Man, please. Man, please.
Oh.
Hey, who y'all play this week? Do you know?
Yeah.
Hold on.
The Panthers.
Oh, that's gonna be another dog fight.
No, we should be smacking them.
I don't know about.
Come on, man. We should be
y'all
running
should
right.
I ain't saying y'all can't beat them, but y'all should smack them.
Did you see what my man did to Derrick Henry up the middle?
Oh,
if Christian McCaffrey come up the middle, they're gonna blow him up. Okay. 2-0, baby. And I hope, and I can't wait to Dallas come to New York to get smacked up with Cooper Rush and broke down Ezekiel Elliott in no receiving core. Talking about James Washington. I could not believe you brought James Washington. I read you bring Antonio. You bring Antonio Brown. Real talk, man. If you're gonna put James Washington, I don't care how many jumping jacks and waves. If you don't bring Antonio Brown back up in there, I'm with James on this. You better go get him.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm sorry. Go get him.
Listen,
you got nobody.
Michael Gallup is questionable. You know what I mean?
Listen, man.
I'm riding with you, okay? Because nothing brings me more joy than to watch my team win and Dallas lose.
It lose, right? I'm with you, bro.
Nothing makes me happier.
I'm being realistic. No, you're right. I agree with you, but I'm really being realistic with James. Even though I think the Dallas Cowboys trash, the fans are the worst. Okay, period. They're the worst fans in any sport. They suck. They come out Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that, and don't win no Super Bowl.
God dang, bro.
My point is, his receiver core is just as bad as my receiver core. We overpaid Galladay. We ain't got no tight end. Tony they ain't using Tony right. Sterling Shepard's always injured, so he finally showed up last week. We got Saquon and hopefully Daniel Jones. They ain't got nobody. CeeDee Lamb dropping every ball. When you come up and your best second receiver is daggone James Washington, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Diggs is getting smoked like the sausage off the grill. All they got is Michael Parsons. Who else they got? Yo, come on, man. Like listen, man, they're not. I thought it would be better than what it is. I looked at the roster. You got rid of Amari Cooper for no reason. None. And he's going to
They didn't want to pay him $20 million because Amari didn't want to be there. I still call Amari Cooper the most overrated wide receiver they paid. 5 years, $100 million. What'd he do for Dallas? What'd he do for him? All of a sudden, he go to Cleveland, and now look at him.
Everybody goes to Cleveland to die. I've said this for years. Have I not? Every time you go to Cleveland, you go there to die.
Okay.
Look at the track record.
He going to go out his way and be a top receiver because he ain't in Dallas no more. You take that star off your chest, you actually feel some kind of way.
Did you see him last week?
I saw him.
I have him on my team. Did you really see him? He did nothing. You know this, Eric. He did absolutely nothing. I'm just saying.
He's still getting acclimated to the system. And I'm not making excuses for him, but look, what have we been saying all night long here on Say What, Say It Again?
Yes.
It's week one. It's week one. That's all I'm going to say.
If you have Jacoby Brissett, does Brissett push the ball down the field? Really? Like, even T.Y. Hill was on the Colts. he was a top receiver, right? He was. You got Jacoby Brissett. T.Y. looked like a shell of himself. It wasn't because of T.Y. It's because of that daggone quarterback. You really think Jacoby Brissett is going to help Amari Cooper be elite? No, absolutely not. You're going to think Amari Cooper's trash because he's not getting the football or whatever it is. They're going to run the football and play great defense. You know this.
Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. What? Dak is the black Kirk. Man,
Hear this dude. This Kirk
what is
Cousins,
he?
man.
What is he on tonight? That's
him with that Kirk Cousins. This guy with this daggone Aaron Rodgers, and this dude. This sad Dallas Cowboy fan. Eric, I respect you, bro.
Oh, brother, I always got love for you. I always got love for you. You already know that.
He gonna say for him. This guy team ain't won forever, man. Come on, man. What?
He can't take it. He can't take it.
Got don't win nothing. And you like, I got love for you, bro. Yeah, because you be smacking them up. That's why.
No,
we ain't got love for your service right now. We ain't got love for that. we tired of hearing you every time you come through and go, I it's because you in that restaurant. You knew what you were doing. You see
Boy, that boy is on fire tonight, boy. He on fire.
Hey, man, that's going to do it for us, man. Much love to Tyree for letting me come in tonight and fill in. Hey, I thank you so much, gentlemen. It is always a blessing to be a part of Say What, Say It Again on Tuesday nights, 8:30. For James Harris, man, happy birthday, brother. I hope you celebrate and do it up right, man. Chuck and my man Avery, and of course the man with the plan, Tyree, man. They gonna see y'all next Tuesday night, 8:30. Make sure you back here because it is Say What, Say It Again.
Give me your plug, give me your plug, baby. Your show on Wednesday.
Brother. They know where to find me at. I ain't a hard man to find. Sports Arena, Monday, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm good. Let's go.